shit, that really snuck up on me. All right. Well, hey, little surprises around every corner, but nothing dangerous. Okay. All right. Well, hello and welcome, you guys. Welcome and hello. Today is Thursday. Damn it, which means that it is vlog day. I can't believe it's finally here. I've been looking forward to this, I don't know, literally all week. It's my favorite day of the week, and I love vlog day. So, like I said, I have a full-on action-packed vlog for you guys tonight. I actually didn't say that yet. I got way ahead of myself. Maybe I'm just disoriented looking in a different direction, but I do have a full-on action-packed vlog for you guys tonight. For anybody watching on the replay, all of the timestamps for this vlog are going to be down in that first pinned comment right underneath this video. My main man right now, Jeremy V, he's going to gather all those timestamps, put them down in that first pinned comment. I'll have chapters. It's going to be a wonderful experience, but like I said, full-on action-packed vlog for you guys tonight. Let's do the rundown. Jim, I definitely have a beer. I definitely have some what I've been vapings. I definitely have some mail that I'm really excited about. We have, you guys, Retro Box number 7 is here tonight. Now, I can't promise that it's going to be anything really super cool, really super interesting. Last week, we had that huge box of mech mods that I had a really good time going through. Real good time going through those mech mods. But this week, we have Retro Box number 7. I think there's one more box and then the tackle box. We get there. We're going to get there. Shit, we're going to get there like before Christmas. We're going to get there before the end of the year. That's crazy. I have a very random liquid tasting. Ooh, I have some, like I said, the retro vape box. I got some mail. I got, we are going to try to eke in a little getting to know GrimmGreen, although I don't have a record tonight. It's going to be better. This is better than a record. This is better than adding tracks to the Spotify playlist. But welcome, you guys. I don't have, one more time, I do not, beer. Did I say beer? Did I say beer in that rundown, Jim? I think I said beer. If not, beer. Beer's definitely on the menu tonight. One more time this week, I don't have, although I think there are some in my inbox, which I apologize, I have not gotten to yet. Ranger Man in the chat is asking if we did Tuesday Bro News Day last week. The answer to that, Ranger Man, zero. We didn't do it. Danielle and I talked about it, and we kind of just decided we're going to take this week off. There's just a lot going on with elections, and we don't know exactly how cards are falling. You know, we need to count all these votes. We don't quite know what's going on or how we need to adjust our trajectory as far as being a vape advocate goes. So we kind of wanted to take a week off, gather our thoughts, let things simmer down a little bit. We're going to come back at you hard next week. Cool, Ranger Man? All right, cool. So like I was saying, I don't have any That's My Favorite Things anymore. I don't have subscriber videos from you guys. Now, again, if you want me to just end this segment, certainly can. Easily to have 1,000 things that could take its place. But I do really like hearing from my subscribers. So if you're out there and you got a video and you got a smartphone, you can just take your smartphone, shoot a video. No need to be nervous. Just say, what's up? My name's Dave. I vape. I'm fucking awesome. This is my mech mod. This is my dog. We rule. And thank you for the videos. And then send it. You can get them. You can be featured on this vlog. But in lieu of not having those, and in lieu of not having any favorite comments of the week, I did actually have a couple of shout outs that I wanted to do. First and foremost, family shout out here from Cousin Barbara. Cousin Barbara's been in the chat quite often. She's very active on Twitter as well. But she said, I want everyone in the GrimmGreen vlog from last Thursday. So last Thursday, she was talking about her biopsy. Biopsy results came back negative. No cancer. No cancer. No cancer. No cancer. So no cancer for Cousin Barbara. That's fantastic. She says, I just wanted to say thank you all for the outpouring of love and support. Any doubt we can weather anything? No, I say no doubt. We can weather anything, Barbara. I appreciate the update. I appreciate all you guys. You guys are really kind. You're really kind to me and my family and my dad and my cousin, and I just really appreciate that. Cousin Barbara's cancer-free. Look, I'll take some good news. I'll take any good news I can possibly get right now. Had another shout out that I wanted to do from Lean Back Vape Shop. Lean Back Vape Shop. Here, let me show you a shot of the actual shop here. This it? Is this a good shot? Oh, that's the vapor right there. That's the guy who wrote this, whose name I don't know. Now here, let's just go from the beginning. Lean Back Vape Shop. So I'm going to show you this picture, but they hit me up and said, hey, Grimm, we have never met, nor have I ever emailed you. I figure you get plenty to go through. I do as well. I own Lean Back Vapes and LBV in the NEPA area, Wilkes-Barre. Okay, Wilkes-Barre. As such, near Scranton. You know the one. Biden learned to sniff there, most likely. I'm not alone. The sniffing's creepy. All right. So yeah, he says, I got into vaping 2.5 years ago and I got sober, both working out very well so far. Now owning 2 vape shops. He says, the reason I'm emailing you, 1, you are awesome, man. Seriously, I cannot thank you enough for your videos. You have taught me the way. First of all, thank you. And secondly, this is the way. Mandalorian's full of shit. This is the way. And now I teach others, I show others, I help others, and I love it. No high can compare to helping adults quit smoking. Let's get another shot of this shop here. This is them like constructing it, building out Lean Back Vapes. So thank you. My second is I'm considering a YouTube channel, and I know it's done, but so were vape shops, and we did it differently. We pretty much spoil our customers at the cost of profit, which... Look, I'm not going to tell you how to run your business there, Lean Back Vapes, but you should definitely be making a profit. Please make a profit. Spoil your customers. Yes. Spoil them. Spoil your customers. You still have to, I mean, you can't forget that you're running a business there. Lean back. He says, my YouTube channel would be a mix of sorts, more of something to do in the dead hours of the night at the shop. I'm a creator, building construction and vape shops, and now I sit idle, leaned back, of course. So without sounding like a thief, my mix would look a lot like your lives of mixed content, probably why you're on top and your style is dope. You see why I picked this email? Just compliments after compliments. Listen, I really appreciate it. I'm glad you think my style is dope. On top could be argued. I'm not on top. Not on top of much these days. Not in any way telling you this is a competition. I'm not trying to profit, only share, educate, create, and enjoy my libertarian life. Any pointers, no-nos, equipment recommendations? I'm pretty much without anything but knowledge and product and shops. I look forward to reply when you have time. One last thing, my GM sister loves green, and now I do, of course. Our shops are green, but we have nothing GrimmGreen in there except for TVs playing your YouTube reviews. And the Grimm kits, of course. Listen, and then here's another shot of the shop. Oh, this is the gentleman that emailed me. I don't know his name. He didn't sign his email with a name, so we're just calling you Lean Back Vapes. He's even in this picture. He's even leaning back a little bit. His name checks out. The story checks out. Lean Back Vapes. So yeah, huge shout out to Lean Back Vapes near the Scranton area. Appreciate you keeping it down, holding it down, running the vape shop. You know, there's so many vape shops closing up and closing down. It breaks my heart, but it also kind of lifts me up a little bit to know that there are still vape shop owners that give a shit. There are still vape shop owners that are fighting the good fight, and they're still out there trying to convert as many smokers as possible to vaping, and I just shout that. Yeah, shout out NEPA, shout out Kevin K, shout out Scranton, shout out Lean Back Vape Shops. I've never been to PA, I've never been to Scranton, and that's fine. You know, I'm making a list of shops that I want to visit. Of course, the first one is going to be Lutz. What do we got? Doug over there, Stellar Vapor in Lutz, Florida. And now we're heading over to Lean Back Vapes in the Wilkes-Barre area near Scranton, Ohio. I'm making a list. I'm checking it. What? That's fine. You know what? Dangle clacks are bound to happen. I'm making a list. I'm checking it. I don't know. How many times would be a good time? 50? 50 times? Yo, the Voorhees Files. Welcome to the vlog, bro. What I'd like to do right now is it's time. it's time. I think I've been doing too much talking without any liquid to lubricate my vocal cords. So let's have beer. Burp coming. Okay, fine. I'm gonna burp this. Now you sit down or I'll sit you down, not the real Gerard Butler. Lee, I don't know if you're here tonight, but we're drinking a beer that I got from one of my Yo-Yo Cool Kid Club patrons. This is from Petticola Brewing Company. This is Sit Down or I Will Sit You Down Imperial IPA, and Lee only has my best interests at heart. You know, he's only got the good of the vlog in heart. Yes, Brenton, don't even trip. We're going to be talking about the UK in just a little bit. We're going to shout out all the UK vapors. But Lee has my best interests in mind. 10%. 10% are here. There you are. I see you now, Lee. He's like, yeah, do the sit down or I'll sit you down. It's a 10%. So I'm like, all right, just, hey, let's fuck GrimmGreen up and make the vlog ridiculous. But we're going to try it. We're going to drink it, Lee. And there's nothing you can do to stop me. I'm going to be pouring this into my very sentimental but very worn down Newcastle Brown Ale pint glass. Whoa, it's getting a little gluggy there. The head on this is going to be spectacular when I'm done with it. Hi, I don't know how to pour beer. I just forgot. I don't know how. Whoa. All right, there we go. Look at that. Fucking A, that's beautiful. It's like a beautiful hazy amber color. I know literally nothing about this beer right now, so I'm just going to have a glug, and I'm going to say cheers to you guys. Thanks for coming out. Hope you got something good next to you. It's beautiful. That is a deliciously beautiful, sweet, piney IPA. You get a lot of like back end sweetness up front. It's just IPA into your mouth hole. I get a real clean finish, and I get a lot of sweetness on that finish. Dang, this is really good. I kind of, you know, for so many years of my life, I was like, I'm not an IPA guy. Nope. Don't like them. Just don't like them. What do you have there? IPA? It's stupid. That's a stupid beer. You're drinking dumb beer. IPAs are stupid. And then after doing this vlog for so long and drinking so many IPAs, it's whatever. I think I just like IPAs now. And it's got that maltiness. It's got that like kind of like piney citrus, a piney sort of citrus to it. Now, I don't know much about this beer, so let's get over here on the Beer Advocate and search for Sit Down or I'll Sit You Down IPA. And I spelled 3 of those words correctly. All right, let's see what we got over here on the Beer Advocate. Sit Down. Oh, it's a very highly rated beer. Wow, 92%. This is an outstanding beer, as they say. Looks great. Thick lacing. The aroma is not as strong as most. Neither as sweet tasting, but just as good. It's easy drinking, goes down smooth and creamy, has a slight bitterness on the back end. Overall good beer. See, I got 0 bitterness on the back end. I got nothing but luscious IPA sweetness on the back end. But dang, thank you, Lee, for the beer. This is a really highly rated beer. I'm not used to drinking such sought after, such sought after highly rated beers as this. But look, 10%, we should be good to go. In fact, I even have more in the can. Let's just top this off. Let's get it all out there on the table, Let's see where this vlog really goes now. Let's see where this vlog really goes. Holy crap. Now, I want to pair this with something citrusy, but I don't have anything citrusy. But what I do have is some Vigod Cubano, and I feel like that's going to be a good... Here's the first thing I'm going to try. Mango. Mango with an IPA. I feel like this is going to be a very solid pairing right here. Okay, look, that was good. That was pretty good. I'm going to try this tobacco. This is that Black Panther tobacco that I it's a creamy tobacco that I love the shit out of. I hate the branding. Can't stand the branding. Yeah, that's good. That's a great little pairing right there. I swear, tobaccos and beers just go together really well. I couldn't explain it. They just taste nice together. Damn it. All right, well, now we got a beer. Now we're really rolling along in the vlog. Let's do... I saw a couple super chats come in. There was one that came in before the stream even started, so I want to get to those. Okay, fine. I'll do the whole bumper this time. I'll talk about it. All right. Scott, that's very gracious of you. This was pre-vlog, Scott, there with the good vlog vibes. Thank you, Scott. I really appreciate that, man. Oh, whew, burp life. Suburban Dirt Farmer, you didn't say nothing. You didn't have to. Have a little fist bump, courtesy of GrimmGreen. Appreciate that super chat. Dang, another one from Scott. I just want to give M.Terk a shout out. My first rebuildable was a preloaded Goon 22 from him, and he threw in a sample of Turkish blend, and it opened my eyes to how good liquids could taste. Pumpkin AF, hashtag Turk Nation, hashtag Grim Army, yo yo. Fucking A, Scott. That's awesome. And Turk is a hell of a guy. Turk's a unique dude. I have not met a lot of dudes like Turk, and I'm glad I know Turk. He's one hell of a guy. One hell of a guy, Scott. What else we got going on here? Matt Sinister. Setup doesn't work. Only see half of the rad poster. You can see most of it. You can see well, all right, I'll give you that. Look, I'm trying to find like pros and cons to this, pros and cons to this. Really, this all stems from the fact that just like, when was this? Tuesday, I guess? I just got a wild hair up my ass, and I was like, what if I move the camera to this side of my desk? Let's try it out. So I tried it out, and I'm like, dang, this looks pretty dope. I'm kind of into this. I kind of like this. And so I went through the whole process of like, well, it's not a simple matter of just moving your fucking camera. It's like, nope, you have to unplug shit and unplug all your computer and rerun all the cords and rerun all the wires, pull your desk out, do all the cable management. I had to move my laptop to the other side. I had to move my, my Stream Deck over here and my what I've been vaping over here. And now I think I have a setup that I really, 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 really like. It's an optical illusion, but I'll leave that up to you guys. It is an optical illusion. Look, you can see the bottom half of the rad poster, Matt Sinister. Red Falls. This is a special one, dude. Everyone's here and everyone's hyped. Fucking A, Rhett. See, you guys make me more excited for the vlog than I already am. I'm already pumped. Trey Watt. Very gracious of you. Grimm. Trey. How you doing, bro? Day off so I can watch the vlog. Huzzah! Welcome. It's M-O-O-O-O-E-H. Okay, Vaping Case, very gracious. Shout out to you, Nick. I love the Dixon, bro. This is the Slimer. This is what I was going to wear last week, but it was just way too hot in here. I feel like this might last most of the vlog, though, because it's been cold in LA. And when I mean cold, I mean like the 60s. Look, I get it. You live in the Dakotas, you live in Montana. It's probably snowing there already. Look, we get down into the 60s here, and all us LA wusses, we just go, oh my God, it's so cold, you guys, today. Can you believe how cold it is? I'm not at the beach right now. It's cold. It's in the 60s. Hell, that's cold. Pete Head, very gracious of you. Lagavulin 16 plus Nick equals bliss. I feel honored to be part of that math problem right there. Appreciate that. Eifer, seeing as you're a coffee guy, have you tried Death Wish or Achieve? If so, what's your opinion? Haven't tried it. I'm a coffee guy, but I'm a decaf coffee guy now. I just can't do caffeine anymore. I've experimented again with caffeine again. Can't do it. It gets me all weird and hyped up, and I don't sleep right, and it's just weird. And I used to love caffeine, and now I just can't do caffeine anymore. Can't, Eifer. I've heard Death Wish coffee really very good. Maybe I'll give it a shot. Does Death Wish do a decaf? Or do they have that like, decaf is for dummies, kind of mentality to them? Death before decaf. Is it that kind of shit? Okay. 818. What do you think about Armenia and Azerbaijan trying to steal and take away Armenia lands? Look, that is a heavy question for you to just ease into the beginning of this vlog here. I stand on the side, I guess, of the Armenians. If I had to choose a side right now, off the top of my head, it's the Armenians. My sister-in-law is Armenian. We have a huge, dense Armenian population here in Los Angeles. All around the valley, I've seen flags on cars, Armenian flags on cars. We have an Armenian district. We have Little Armenia here in LA, and we have a dense Armenian population, and I would like to support them. I'd like to support the Armenians. Jesus, what a heavy question to get. I promise no political talk tonight. George, enjoying the IPA Lone Bison while watching the best live stream? Okay, look, George, thank you. I have a hard time with compliments. I'm far from the best live streamer, but if you think I'm the best live streamer, then that's all I care about. Don't care about anything else. Nothing else. The Vaping Australian says the Type 2 is a myth. Oh, really? Well, let's pause on the super chats so we can get to some ha! What I've been vaping. And I actually have a little bit of clarification on that. I received this. BT Cruiser left a comment on my YouTube and said, looking back through your vlog history, you stated on February 2nd, 2017, the banjo, What I've Been Vaping, is by someone that goes by the name Scarecrow Jenkins. That's right, Scarecrow Jenkins. On the 1517 vlog, you played this from your phone, and you stated it was from a fellow named James. Looking around the internet, it appears the author is James Scarecrow Jenkins. Yes, BT Cruiser, that was incredibly helpful. And you know, it's funny because I was thinking off the top of my head that this person that did this has like a bizarre name, has an odd name. And I kept thinking of farming things. I was like, Cornhusk Brown, something like that. Scarecrow. Damn it. I was so close with Cornhusk. Scarecrow. So few things I've been vaping. I always have these split up into pleasure vapes and then, stuff that's kind of on my desk. As I said, when I moved the camera, I sort of reevaluated my hierarchy, but we're going to keep this going for now. I always have these 3 billet boxes with me. We got Bluegrass here on the end that has the Boxer. Nope. This has the Vape Snail with Vape Snail with Pony on Acid. This is Herald. This has the Truss in it with Vigod Cubano, as I said. And then this is Golden Boy. It has the Boxer in it with the other creamy tobacco. Those are just staples. Just staples on my desk. I think I'm putting up my review for this tomorrow, but I have that Bonneville mech mod that I love. I cannot get enough of it. Just can't. It's topped with the titanium original recipe recoil, and the liquid on the inside is just called Crisp 461. This is a discontinued Swedish e-liquid that I love, and it's just completely discontinued, and this is the last I have. It's probably, 5 mils in here, maybe 5-10 mils in here. It kind of tastes like a Rice Krispie treat. That's the closest thing I can think of. It's like this creamy, crispy, marshmallowy sort of situation. I have no idea. The taste of it just instantly reminds me of Sweden and the time I spent in Sweden, and I just love the crap out of that juice. Uploaded a review for this recently. It's the Lost Vape Thelma. It's still loaded up with Burst Bacco Bold, and I still love the crap out of it. It's just just a real delightful vape. This is something that I actually have in for review, but it's managed to already get to my, the right side of my desk, which means I've been using it like crazy. It's the Argus Pro from Voopoo. has an auto switch on it. That is a unique experience to me. I know Voopoo the Vinci had an auto switch, but this is like a sub tank with an auto switch on it. Homeboy mango on the inside of that. Now, lastly, from the pleasure vape category, oh, you see that right there? Oh, shit. It's the DB Guar mod, but what's on top? That is a black, murdered out Type 2 RTA. Some people on Instagram already saw this. My patrons definitely already saw this. I have a bunch of Type 2s now in my possession. And by a bunch, I mean 3. I have 3 Type 2s. Right now, Dwayne, Homeboy OC himself, is doing this final quality spot checks, going through every box, making sure that all the parts are there, making sure that all the O-rings are there, making sure that the top cap can fit on correctly, making sure that the AFC can spin correctly, making sure there's no broken chimneys, broken glass. He's doing the final quality spot checks right now. If everything goes to plan, I'm going to record my Type 2 video hopefully tomorrow, and then we're going to be releasing it hopefully next week. I don't want to give you a day of the week that we might be releasing it. You know, there's been some rumors floating around that it might be as early as Wednesday. It might be as early as Thursday. I'm not 100% sure right now. And here's the thing with the Type 2 RTA. I feel like the hype got a little bit away from this RTA. This RTA never had any intention of being hyped up in any way. This was kind of just a little small scale pet project that I wanted to do. I hit up Dwayne. We did it. We went to Kent's. We catted it all out. And it was just supposed to be this should take a few months. I can do this RTA design I've had in my head for years now, and we can release it, and it'll be a banger, fun little RTA for people. And it was supposed to come out literally a year ago. So I feel like the hype has really built on this RTA. And that makes me nervous because this RTA, it's not going to change your life. It's not going to make you feel any better. It will literally just be a restricted lung vape. That's the only promise that I'm making about the Type 2 RTA. I mean, it's going to be the slickest, nicest, most clean looking RTA, restricted lung RTA that might exist ever in, civilization, but it's still just going to be a restricted lung RTA. That's it. It's not going to do your dishes for you. It's not going to give you a back massage at the end of a really tough day. If you like restricted lung, honestly, if you like the way that Billet Box bridges vape, you're probably going to be really into this. It's a nice, smooth little flavor banger. Now, before anybody vapes this RTA, you have to watch my video. You just have to. I'm going to do an introduction video for it. It's basically the instruction manual for this RTA, how to build it, how to wick it, how to get the very, very best experience. It can be, a little bit fiddly. It's an old school RTA. You kind of have to earn it with this. You kind of have to earn it. But the vape from it is so delightful. It's just one of the ways that I really, really enjoy vaping. So that's obviously been a mainstay on my table. Over here, kind of on the bench, scrap wood with the original silver prototype Type 2 RTA on there. I got the Voopoo Drag Max still hanging out. I'm surprised as well. But it just keeps hanging out. It's just because I keep setting up these PNP coil head tanks. So it's really great to be able to take my Voopoo Argus Pro and switch the tank over to here or switch this tank over to here, depending on batteries and wattage and things like this or where I'm going. I think it's great. I like being able to swap out these PNP coil heads. I also have an ASVape Hitta ink, but I have no liquid for it, which is why it's over here. I got a Chromas. This is the Chroma Z from Innokin. Been kind of putting it through its paces. I'll have a review for it soon. Haven't been super impressed, unfortunately, but that's the Chroma Z. I also have my Hastur with the newest K-Fun on it, and I just built it and put some M.Terk 56 Halo tobacco in here. I've been vaping it mouth to lung. It vapes literally exactly like a K-Fun. Which is to say real nice. Like, it's a K-Fun vape. I haven't really dug into this. I don't know the big differences between this and the last K-Fun Light they released. I was just all like fucking excited and I built it. I know there's a way to adjust the airflow on here. I haven't discovered that yet. There seems to be an extra silver band up here. Not sure why that's there or why that exists. And then I guess lastly, sitting on the bench over here, is this ridiculous thing called the T-Rex. Have you guys seen this anywhere on Instagram, across the internet? It's designed to look like a giant pod system. Like, tell me that doesn't look like an oversized, like, novelty pencil of a Juul. It's got a big button and it's got an auto switch on it. I don't love the airflow. I don't love the coil heads. But, shit, it's a big, giant AIO called the T-Rex. It is pretty satisfying. I'll tell you, doing a direct lung with no button pressing, it's pretty fascinating. It's an experience that I'm not really acclimated to, because that's kind of a new thing. Anyway, that really is more or less what I've been vaping. I just wanted to, throw it out there that I have the Type 2. We're doing the video very soon. It should be on sale next week. Don't let the hype ruin this RTA for you. That is my biggest fear. I said it's a little bit fiddly. This is an RTA that is designed for a very, very specific purpose and a very specific style of vaping. And if you're into that style, dude, you're going to love this. More like Futhless Rucker has a big button. Ayo! I'm just kidding. Let's drink more beer. Okay, so, shit. What do we do now, friends? Look, before we get to retro vapes, before we get to mail, I just want to knock out some news and advocacy, because there has been some stuff going on as it relates to the world of vaping and tobacco harm reduction. Like I said, I'm not going to get into any election stuff. We're not going to do any political stuff. We're saving that for Tuesday Bro Newsday next week with Danielle Jones. We're just doing a little bit of homework before we dive all up in that. So I guess we have to do news and advocacy now.
News and advocacy, yeah.
I shouldn't say have to. We get to. We get to do news and advocacy now. We get to fight for our right to have a less harmful alternative than fucking deadly combustible tobacco cigarettes. Anyway, here we go. I think you know what's coming up. I think you know what I'll take any guesses as to what the first thing you're going to see is. Oh, that's right. I forgot about the delay. Veritas cohort study. You guys, it's out there. If you want to be a part of it, then you should definitely try to be a part of it if you meet this criteria. If you're a smoker and you smoked less than 1,000 cigarettes in your life, but you're a current vapor, the Veritas cohort study, it's over here. Veritas cohort study needs you. Sign up. At least go click the link and see if you can even be part of this. Just see if you can be part of it. And if you can, you'll be my best friend. Unlimited high fives. I'll sing you a happy birthday every day of the week. You don't even need a trip. Another thing I'm going to throw out there that is still active. That's right. It's the CASAA call to action to protect vape mail. This is rejecting S1253. This is a big bipartisan bill written by that John what's-his-face, that Republican in Texas. You can track this on govtrack.org as we've done in the past. Whatever, can't think of it, their analysts say that this bill only has a 42% chance of passing, which to me seems like that's not that big of a deal, and we could easily get this overturned. So do the calls to action, call to action, call them, write emails, do the call to action, call their phone. It's in a big cycle, and I feel like we could stop this vape mail ban, which is kind of a very real thing. It just hasn't been voted on yet, which, look, who's surprised? Who's surprised? Who's surprised that Congress can't get their shit together? No one. Sorry. No political talk. I know. It's my own rule. It's a federal rule as far as I know. Also wanted to point people again towards this documentary that was done by Pipastar. YouTuber Pipastar put out a documentary, Australia Up in Smoke. I've been slow. It's 2.5 hours long. So I've kind of been slowly watching my way through it, but it's very cool. It was done in a very cool way. This isn't intended to be some big Hollywood production with, this big budget and resources and a filming crew or anything like that. This is literally like a DIY documentary that is really very well done. So I'd encourage everybody, go check out the Up in Smoke documentary. I'll post a link, down in their description area. There was a call to action for Kansas City flavor ban. The call to action has passed, so I hope enough people did it. They had a hearing on Wednesday, November 4th. I haven't heard really anything about an update from Kansas except for this right here, which says that Kansas City Smoke-Free Coalition opposes the flavor ban and sends a letter to the committee. They did. The Missouri, the Kansas City Smoke-Free Coalition, and there's multiple people involved in this letter, but they sent them to Councilman Kevin McCannis, Rihanna Parks Shaw, all the city councilors. Do I need to list them off one by one? Disparaging Congress isn't political talk? All right. I appreciate that, Eifer. All the council members in Kansas City. And it's just a quick little letter. And this was on behalf of the Missouri Smoke-Free Association, the Kansas City Smoke-Free Association, the Brave Advocates, which is a consumer group, and the Kansas City retail store members. In this quick little letter that they wrote, it said the Kansas City City Council should reject any attempt to remove flavors from smoke-free vapor and nicotine alternative products. Numerous studies and health organizations have come to the conclusion that smoke-free alternatives are an order of magnitude safer than continuing to smoke. Furthermore, I love that word. Furthermore, the FDA has stated publicly and argued in court that mass removal of flavored vapor products risks sending millions of people back to smoking. The proposed flavor ban is the exact opposite of current FDA action, and despite the claim that this law is intended to protect young people, it will only result in fewer adults quitting smoking and will serve to create a vibrant black market that doesn't require identification. Kansas City Smoke-Free Coalition has analyzed data for retailer compliance, and so far this year, retailers complied with minor sales ban laws at a rate of 95%. We have attached data for the 2016 through 2020 years. They go on to say, given the low risks of vapor products and smoke-free alternatives, there is no reason for the city to do anything to make vapor products less accessible, affordable, or attractive to adult consumers who are choosing to use a safer alternative to smoking. Make no mistake, this proposal doesn't serve the interest of public health and should be rejected. Should the committee move forward, we request that all stakeholders are brought to the table, including both industry and consumer representatives. And then we have Ryan from Vapor, Aaron from Vapor World, Wayne Bush from Vapor Lab Alliance, John from Missouri Smoke Free, Adam from Missouri Smoke Free, Shannon from Brave. Now, I've seen Brave. If you're on Twitter, you've probably seen Brave. I see Brave all over Twitter, and I had no idea what their name meant. Turns out it means Bi-State Regional Advocates for Vaping Education. God damn it, how do I not get behind that? So, shout out Brave, all of the alliances, all of the Missouri and Kansas City smoke-free associations, are holding them to the coals, holding them over the fire. And look, this is nothing that is new to us. This is nothing that is new to us. They should not limit our access to life-saving vapor products. They should not make them less appealing. They should not excessively tax them if they care about public health in any capacity. Boggles my mind, man. Boggles my mind. So that's what's happening in Kansas. Like I said, I'll post links to literally everything down in the description. Literally everything in the description. Wanted to mention this again. Danielle Jones and I, on the last episode of Tuesday Bro Tuesday, not last week, but the very last episode of Tuesday Bro Newsday. That's going to be a little bit of an adjustment. That's fine. Last episode of Tuesday Bro Newsday, Danielle Jones and I kind of jumped into this Cochrane Library electronic cigarettes for smoking cessation study that they did. This is incredibly, incredibly important. Really hyper critically important. The Cochrane Library is the gold standard of science, the gold standard of like public health policy. And what they did is a meta-analysis of hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of different studies, some observational, some randomized control trials. They have their own standards where they'll look at studies and go, no, this one has too much bias. This one has, bad methodology. This one has too much bias. This one has this, that, and the other. Let's narrow this down to like the real actual studies. And then we'll do a meta-analysis of these actual studies. And look, this is going to be no surprise to anybody, but the conclusions that they came to, can you guess? I also got 2 Cocos here that I didn't mention that have been giving me literally nothing but trouble, but can you guess? Yeah. Vaping is an effective tool to get people off of deadly combustible tobacco cigarettes. In fact, Cochrane tweeted out this tweet not too long ago. It says, have you used e-cigarettes or smoked in the past or currently? We're updating our CRUC-funded Cochrane tag review of e-cigs for smoking cessation and want to hear from you. Please take our short survey before the end of November. The URL is down below. Not only is the URL down below in their tweet, the URL is going to be down below in this description of this video. Just do a quick survey, Just do a quick survey. You got 5 minutes? Go help out Cochrane Library. Do a quick study. The Cochrane tag stands for Tobacco Addiction Group or something like that. Never mind what I just said. I'm probably wrong. Tobacco Addiction Group. I really thought that's what it stands for. Cochrane Tobacco Addiction Group. Quick little survey. Fill it out. You can be a part of history. The Cochrane Library is huge. This is really important. This is the kind of science that we use to win people over who believe in science and who will follow the science. This is some of the science that we use. So I'll put that link out there in the description as well. In fact, damn hell ass. Let's just put it in the chat right now. Howdy, D. What's up, D? I see you there, D. So that's in the chat. That'll be down in the description. Now, there is another... I should have checked this. Nope, that's my desktop picture. This. Yes. Okay, so there's another survey that I would like people to just go fill out if you have some time. This was posted on Twitter by the New Nicotine Alliance group in the UK, calling all UK vapers. Have you done the EU nicotine user survey yet? 5 reasons why you should. Here you go. It takes you 5 minutes. Your experience with vaping in the UK, the country most tolerant of vaping, are very relevant. You will be supporting vapers and smokers who might want to switch in the future in the UK and beyond. The TPD still affects you. Despite Brexit, we don't yet know when the UK will diverge from the EU TPD. There you go. Our survey results will be relevant nationally as well as regionally. They can be used to fight your corner. So there, I'll put a link down in the description to this survey as well from the New Nicotine Alliance EU Nicotine. So if I have any Brits, any UK fam, any European fam here, I'll have a link in the description to where you yourself can do this survey. You know, there's a lot of hubbub kind of happening behind the scenes with vaping right now. There's studies getting done. There's surveys being done, all kind of in the background while vaping is not quite in the limelight. Now that we don't have Donald Trump telling people that kids are dying Kids are dying. That's what he said. He said kids were dying. Crazy to me. We're out of the limelight a little bit. It's really just going to be a matter of time before, the world turns their attention back to vaping, as the next bad thing. As soon as we get COVID under control, which, welcome to America. It's going to be 1980 never. But vaping will be back in the limelight soon enough, and the more studies and surveys we have done, the better we're going to come out on top. I think we're going to come out on top. I wanted to shout out, I don't remember who said it. Shout out the UK vapors. Shout out the UK vapors. Fuck yeah, UK vapors. I got some UK vapor news here. Navy vessels to become tobacco free in January. This is the UK. This is the British Navy. This is the Royal Navy. And they're basically, kind of taking a page out of the United States book and just banning smoking, as it were, on Navy vessels. One thing that I think is really interesting, their combustion banned, chewing tobacco banned. So any chewing tobacco, any combustion banned. But the one thing that they did, probably because it's the United Kingdom where they believe in harm reduction, they kind of carved out a little spot for vaping. They say combustible and chewing tobacco products will be prohibited, while designated vaping areas, vaping areas, that's new. Vaping areas will aim to support personnel looking to quit. And here's the thing that stuck out to me. Until the end of 2022. So in the Navy, if you're in the British Navy, they will have vaping areas for you, but only until the end of 2022. I don't know what happens at the end of 2022. That's the first date that I've seen thrown around of like, well, we're going to support vaping until the end of 2022. I'm not trying to sound the alarm bells or anything like this, but if you're a vapor and you're in the United Kingdom, you might want to start looking at the date 2022. I've had this kind of rattling around in my head for like a year now, but it's going to come to a point in the United Kingdom. Like right now, look, they're very on board with vaping, right? Citizens' health, public health, they recommend vaping at every single turn. They say, if you are a smoker, you should switch to vaping right now without hesitation. And that all seems well and awesome. But what happens in the United Kingdom when the number of vapors outweighs the number of smokers or completely eclipses the number of smokers? At that point, it's probably no longer a benefit to public health for the United Kingdom to continue recommending e-cigarettes and vapor products as a way to quit smoking. You guys in the UK, you need to bang the drum for adult choice. You need to bang the drum for adult choice, because I get the feeling that in the UK, when the time comes that there are substantially more vapors than smokers, I legitimately think they're going to crack down on vaping and limit the possibility of vapors becoming vapors and just being vapors without ever having priorly smoked. It's a thing. It's a thing coming up. Someone in the chat asked if I saw Vic. I saw the Vic video. I got zero to say to Vic. I had no idea what he's talking about. Vic needs to stop talking. Literally right now. Trying to sway vapors to not do anything because you don't think that we can appeal to certain political parties is stupid. That's stupid. No one should be dissuading anybody from being an advocate. What do we do? Oh, Joe Biden will never listen to us. Oh, so I guess that's it. We just give up, Damn, we had a good run, you guys. But like Vic said, Joe Biden will never listen to us, so we should probably just pack it in. I'll go work at Starbucks. Like, Vic, what do you do when you get to a red light? Do you just turn off you get out of your car? You're like, light's red. Can't do anything. Put a for sale sign on your car. Like, that's it. Red light. I can't do anything else. I'm just giving up. Never, ever give up. Billions of lives are on the line, and I think it's smarmy and really disingenuous to tell people that you have no hope. To tell people you can't appeal to these people. They won't listen to you. Don't try. Always try. Always try. Never fucking give up. Vic needs to simmer down now. Simmer down, Vic. Simmer the fuck down. You're not helping. You're not helping. But you know what else is helping in the UK? More UK news. Ba-ba-da-ba. So I don't know. I don't know a lot about the United Kingdom and the way that they run their government. I know it's a constitutional monarchy, kind of like we're a constitutional republic. I know they don't have Congress, but they have Parliament, right? And the House of Lords, I believe, is part of Parliament. But Millerman Chris, yo, shout out to you, Millerman Chris. He sent this over my way with one of the members of Parliament, a person that goes by the name of Baroness Meacher. Tell me that's not the best. Baroness Meacher? I want to change my name. This is not the GrimmGreen YouTube channel anymore. This is the Baroness Meacher YouTube channel. But she wrote a letter to, she wrote an amendment, actually, an amendment letter to the motion of the coronavirus lockdown again, because I believe that the UK, right now it might just be London, but I believe the entire United Kingdom is going to go into another lockdown, and the government is trying to decide what can stay open, what can be closed, right? What can stay open, what can be closed. So Baroness Meacher, she threw her, whatever, words, I guess, her opinion out there. And I'm going to paraphrase this, and I'm going to read one last portion of it, but she says she supports these regulations, but she has a few concerns. She talks about the concern of schools are exempt from restrictions on gathering. And she says, yes, we need to have the schools open, but if we're going to do that, we also need to do X, Y, and Z and have testing and contact tracing and mask mandates. Otherwise, us going into lockdown and having schools open is just going to completely undermine the lockdown. She mentions the same thing about like gyms and fitness and allowing people to go out and exercise. And this is a really, really good thing. But one of the things that isn't allowed in the United Kingdom is tennis and golf. You're not allowed to go outside and play golf, which by nature is already a socially distanced sport. So she had some issues with that, saying, look, overall, I agree with this. Here's my issues. Here they are. And the third issue that she had was with vape shops. On a totally different note, I have a third concern. These regulations should not exacerbate serious addictions. Why exclude vape shops? Not normally places I visit, but still from the list of businesses that can remain open for health purposes, as listed in paragraph 47 of Schedule 1. Tobacco-related illness kills 70,000 people every year. The anti-smoking campaign has been hugely successful, and the 3.2 million vapors are ex-smokers or current smokers attempting to stop. Closing the vape shops would set back the anti-smoking campaign terribly bad. Will the minister take away my request for vape shops to be slipped into that list of businesses that can remain open for health reasons? She wants vape shops, from the standpoint of public health, to be able to remain open during this lockdown. The UK, there's representatives there. There's members of parliament that represent you. I'm assuming that some of the members of parliament might have been against this and said, no, let's just close vape shops. We got another lockdown coming. Let's just close vape shops. Baroness Meacher disagrees. She thinks they should stay open. I don't know exactly how it works in the UK, and I'm not going to pretend to know how it works in the UK, but if you can reach out to members of parliament, is that a thing? Do we have anybody from the UK here tonight? Is that a thing? You could reach out to your members of parliament, thank them, say thank you for protecting public health. Thank you for helping protect my vape shop during this like COVID quarantine lockdown. I think it's a great thing. And one other thing I wanted to show you real quick was this website that I got this from. It's called theyworkforyou.com. And this is my new favorite website in the history of websites. Actually, not really, because it only covers the UK, Scotland, Northern Ireland, Welsh Assembly, so Wales, and then the London Assembly. But what this does is I can click on Baroness Meacher's profile here, and see literally everything. Every vote Baroness M.Terk has ever cast, all of her, like, where she stands on things. You can see, let's see, voting record. Here we go. Let's see how she sits on, foreign defense. You can click here and you can see foreign defense. Generally voted for more European integration. If that's an important issue to you or topic to you, now you know where Baroness M.Terk stands on it. You can it'll show you, like, look, this is how she voted. This is how she voted here. This is how she voted here. Baroness M.Terk voted to not require a referendum prior to making the euro the UK's currency. Anyway, if this stuff is important to you, which it should be, this website, They Work For You, will show you everything you need to know if you're in Europe. Now, I don't know. Does this exist for the United States? Is there a They Don't Work For You for, like, Congress? Because that would be incredible. That would be incredible. They like informed people over there in the UK. In the United States, it seems like the less information you have, the better off you'll be. Yeah, we'll protect you. We'll protect you from this information. Yeah, it was the youth vaping epidemic. Yeah. Don't look into it. Don't look into it. Just trust us. Youth vaping epidemic. So I thought that was very, very cool. And I think the last thing I wanted to mention tonight in the news and advocacy segment, You Don't Know Nicotine, dude. It's coming out November 20th. We are mere days away. What's today? The 12th? Woo! We're creeping up on it, you guys. You can pre-order your digital rental literally right now. It's like $17. You get the digital rental and you can watch it on November 20th with everybody else who's going to be watching this movie. I can't wait. My anticipation level for this movie is just exploding out of my head. I cannot wait. I'm this like weird combination of like really, really nervous, really, really excited, but also really, really nervous, but still really excited. But then I get nervous again, and then I get all anxiety, and I'm like, Don Loco in the chat says, "Lol, Grimm, they don't work for you." Here's the thing. Yes, they do. They are supposed to. And this is something, maybe we've lost sight of this in the United States. Every politician works for you. Your taxes that you pay, that they take from you at gunpoint, pays their salaries. They only exist because you fund them. They only have a job because you pay their salary. And let me tell you, if your elected official in your state or on a national level is not representing you or your best interests, it is your duty as an American to let them know and be relentless about it. The only way that we made any difference with vaping in Ivali in 2019 was by literally melting the phone lines of the White House. Literally melting the phone lines of the White House. Do it. Reach out to I can't even tell you how many times I have emailed Dianne Feinstein. I can't even tell you how many times I have emailed Kamala Harris about vaping. And now it's whatever. She might be the vice president. You have to try and you have to stop. And I mean, they do work for you. They do work for you. I wasn't going to say you have to stop. I was going to say you have to stop being so pessimistic. I can't imagine that being that pessimistic. You have to be positive. You have to believe that you can affect real change in the world, you know? Damn it, man. So, yeah, that's, I think that's where we're going to leave some news and advocacy. Like I said, I'll have links all down in the description below. Loads of links down in the description. They should all be pretty well organized. Loads of links down in the description to literally everything I talked about. Arm yourself with knowledge so that when you're on Facebook and you're on Twitter and you're on YouTube, you can rationally present science and go, actually this. And there's this person I've been going back and forth with on Twitter now for 2 days. I'm not going to say this person's name, but I've been going back and forth with this person for 2 solid days. And what drives me crazy, like rip my face off, like dig in your fingernails above your forehead and peel your skin off crazy, is that this person on their Twitter profile is constantly posting things like, when are we going to get back to science? Why doesn't anybody follow the science? Yeah, science-based legislation. Science works. We should believe in science. And then she'll go on my YouTube or she'll go on my Twitter and say things like, well, that's just the addict in you talking, and that we should definitely ban these because of the, she said popcorn lung. She mentioned popcorn lung in teenagers, like in the same breath. And I'm thinking, you have no idea what you're talking about, but here, I'm going to kill you with kindness, and you're a believer in science, so here's some science. Also, the other thing you said, here's some other science. Also, that other thing you said about popcorn lung, I'm sure you were just confused. Might have been just EVALI. Here's some science about popcorn lung. Here's some actual science about EVALI, too. Here's some, science about, these are observational studies about the efficacy of tobacco harm reduction and how effective vaping is. Here's some more science for you. Back and forth. 2 days now. 2 days. So no matter who's in charge and no matter who's in front of you, yes, we fight like we always have for tobacco harm reduction, for literally billions of lives. I don't care who's in the White House on this topic. We got to do something. I'm not going to not do nothing. I'm not just going to sit by. I'm not just going to go, okay, bye guys. We had, thanks for 10 great years. I'm going to go work at Starbucks now and just, wash my hands of this whole vape advocacy thing. It's just not how I roll. Let's do some super chats, you guys. Maybe. Super chats. Here we go. See, that's what I should do is I should use... sorry. I'm sorry. I apologize for that. That was just gross. That was just gross. Yeah, don't stop fighting until you're dead, Master Hyper Sniper. That's what I've told myself. I said, when I'm dead, that's when I'll stop fighting for harm reduction. When I'm dead. Okay, so let's do a couple of these super chats. I saw a few come in. Where was I? I don't remember. I lost my place. Vaping Australian. That's right. The Type 2 is a myth. The Type 2 is not a myth. It's a very real thing. Toto Vapor El Jose. Hey, Nick, check your Instagram, please, when you can. I will. I'm on it. Look, I'm swamped. I'm overloaded. I am literally one person. I check all my emails. I check all my DMs on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, all the social medias, all my emails, all the YouTube comments, all the everything. So it just takes me a little bit of time. I apologize. I will get to you, Toto. I will get to you, El Jose. Bradley, that's very gracious of you. 4th bottle of Heads. Can't get enough of this juice. This Steam Crave just destroys juice. I can't believe how quickly I plow through 13 mils. There's a lot of tanks that I have like that. You know what? One of those tanks is not. That's right. It's the Type 2. Yeah. Honestly, what I wanted with the Type 2 was a small dual coil RTA or RTA that you can run on a single battery mod that you don't need a ton of wattage for, that isn't going to plow through juice, but is still going to provide you like that real satisfying restricted lung. That's what I was going for. Anyway, appreciate you, Bradley. Big Easy, how you doing? What up from New Orleans? Appreciate the IG love. Keep on vaping, bro. Hell yeah, Big Easy. I spread the love around, and if you're on Instagram and you see that GrimmGreen has liked this photo, that means that I was physically there with my phone, and I was on Instagram, and I was looking at stuff. Let's open Instagram. Let's just double tap some IGs. See what's going on over here. Yeah, Bogan liked. Didn't even see the picture, just liked it. Mission, yeah, of course liked. Jenna Fisher, you follow Jenna Fisher? I like that photo. Dixon flannel, do you see this thing? The Exorcist coming out? That is a baller flannel. It's a baller flannel, Dixon. So if I like your photo, that means I saw it with my eyes and I liked it. And I went, I like this photo. So shout out to you, Big Easy Vape Reviews. Eifer, I'm so glad I'm not the only one who names their mods. My first Titan mod is named Robert. You can follow him on Instagram at Eifer's Titan mod. Are you serious? Look, I haven't named a lot of my mods. I decided to name the billet boxes just because they were all, different colors, kind of different panels, like unique individuals. That's hilarious. Dan, that's very gracious of you. The man, the legend, Grimm Goblin in a green flannel. Hope all is well, brother. Enjoy your goodies. Hashtag juice my way. Did you send me more liquid, Dan? I appreciate you. Oh, Gabe Claus is here, you guys. What was it again? Riddles for what? That's hilarious. That's hilarious. If you don't know what Gabe Claus is referring to, I accidentally gave out my Instagram password on an Instagram live stream, and it just turned into like this whole debacle. So it was fun, though. Like, look, we had fun, Gabe Claus. Eifer, disparaging Congress isn't political talk. Okay. Can Congress get their shit together? Definitely not. Does the federal government have any, motivation to be efficient or anything in any capacity? Nope. They're just a fat pig of government that just lives off your tax dollars. They just eat it. They just eat it with a fork. They're like, yum, 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 more tanks. Yum, 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 yum. That's what they do. Aaron, that's very gracious of you. You didn't say anything, but you didn't have to. I'm going to give you a fist bump right there. Same goes for Pete Head. Appreciate you being here, Pete Head. There's your fist bump. Barbara, shout out to the Vape family on this vlog. Felt so much support for my biopsy last week. Results came back. No cancer. Yep. I screen captured your tweet and I shared it earlier, Barbara, but I'm so overjoyed that you have no cancer in your biopsy. Love you, Barbara. Hope you're good. Alan, very gracious of you. Promise no more packing peanuts. Did you happen to read my second letter? I did, Alan. I definitely did. We can talk about it later, but I definitely read your second letter. One more from Aaron here. My mom smoked for years and she quit smoking because of vaping. Yeah. Look, your mom is not alone in this. There are millions and millions of us nationwide that have quit smoking with vaping. I know smokers that have quit smoking accidentally. What other product on earth does that? No one in civilized history has been like, I guess I'll try out this nicotine gum, or I guess I'll try out this nicotine patch. And then they put it on there and then they go, oh, now I don't crave cigarettes. This is the only product on earth that I've seen people accidentally quit smoking. It's going to change the world. Vaping's going to change the world. JD, that's very gracious of you. Meanwhile, in the U.S. Navy, only vaping is banned on our ships and any tobacco is still allowed. USA! USA! It's caused many of my friends to have to stop vaping and pick back up smoking. USA! USA! Let's ban vaping. Let's leave tobacco cigarettes on the shelf where they can just continue to kill all of our citizens and die horrible, painful deaths of lung cancer and COPD and throat cancer and emphysema. USA. USA. Adam, very gracious of you, Adam. GrimmGreen always speaking real talk, even if it's controversial. Look, I care about a few things in my life. I care about freedom. I care about my family. I care about my wife. I care about my dog. And I really, really give a shit about vaping and tobacco harm reduction. And that is what I'll talk real talk about. You want real talk about vaping? Here we go. Thank you, Adam. I appreciate that. What's that vape in your hand? This one? This is a Coco. It's just, I like having a thing to hold in my hand. It used to be a pen. It used to be like some other stuff. Like sometimes I'd fiddle with my vape shears. This is what fidget spinners used to be really good for. Go back and listen to any old episodes of the Culture Clouds podcast. Chances are I have a fidget spinner in my hand. Because I just, I fidget and I fiddle and I like holding little Grimm Army Coco. Just wished it vaped as good as it looked. Vape Dog, that's very gracious of you. Oh, we're getting too many super chats. Watching your videos got me into RDAs and RTAs. Hell yeah, Vape Dog. I'm glad I could welcome you to this party we got going on over here. Welcome to the party, pal. All right, we're going to end with Southern Comfort. We better win this recount or vaping is done. Is it Southern Comfort? I don't believe that it's done. Whatever's left after the PMTA. Anyway, there you go. There you go. I hate to say this, but who could have intervened with the PMTA, with the head of the FDA that he appointed? Could have been Donald Trump. Just saying. That was well within his bubble of responsibility, yet he chose to do literally nothing. Literally nothing. Vaping with Super Clouds. What's up, Nick? Johnny here. G'day from Brisbane, Queensland, Australia. Fuck yeah, Vaping with Super Clouds. I appreciate you being here. What's up from the United States of America? We ban vaping, but we love smoking. Suburban Dirt Farmer. Okay, no, look, that's right. We're going to pick back up with Suburban Dirt Farmer because there's more stuff to do. You guys, we can't just sit here and read super chats. It's time to, There we go. That's a bag. You know what? I don't know if Anthony Romella's here tonight, but I haven't even cracked into your trash bags yet, Anthony. I'm still on like the Citrus Sunrise ones that I bought. I'm about to get into your box, though. All right. First package is from DHL. I think there's 2 DHLs in here. I'm not 100% sure what's in them. China just ends up... That's how you know it's from China. Look at that. I don't know if you guys have ever opened a DHL box from China, but this is what they look like. Just a football of packing tape. Football of packing tape. I don't even know... Like, how do I get into this? Oh, it's just literally a football of packing tape. Oh, Mike Vapes. What's up, peeps? Mike Vapes here. Intake. I got an Intake MTL here from Mike Vapes. You know, he's done the Intake RTAs. He's done them. He's done a few. He did this Intake sub-ohm tank. But now we're doing the Intake MTL. And it's still top airflow. I don't know how he did it. All right. I'm excited to get into that. I'm a mouth-to-lung guy. I've said I'm a mouth-to-lung snob in the past, which may or may not be true. I can't wait. Can't wait for that Intake MTL, you guys. I didn't even know this was happening. Mike Vapes with another banger there. And then I got the Druga RTA. All right. Let's see. Druga RTA. Oh yeah, okay. It looks like the gear. It looks like Ogvape saw the gear and went, we could do that. Yeah, even the deck kind of looks gearish. And it's got pretty slick airflow on there. All right. So we got an Intake RTA. Look, I like RTAs. I don't think, with the exception of squonking, which isn't really a vaping style, I don't think there's a style of vaping that I dislike. Stacked tube mechs? Definitely. Restricted lungs? Definitely. Drippers on mechs? 100%. Billet boxes? Yeah. Sub-ohm tanks? Sure. Mod pods? Bring it on. Pods? Why not? I don't think there's a style of vaping that I don't like. I think this is Coils. GAHH Creations? GAHH Creations. Or is that Goose? Does that say Goose? GAHH Creations. GAHH Creations. GAHH Creations. Packing peanuts. Shit. Packing peanuts alert. The bane of my existence is packing peanuts, except these, which you can eat. Know the difference. All right. Ah! I knew that was going to happen. Coils fell in the trash. Okay. I think I got everything that fell in the trash. Nope. All right. So we got 2 bottles of liquid here. Goose Juice. This is just Blend 207 and Blend 458. Damn it. If those names themselves don't lend themselves to being a random liquid tasting, I don't know what does. Just Blend 207. What's the flavor profile? I don't know. Tastes like numbers. Tastes like 207. Well, what does 207 taste like? Strawberry. All right, slick. Got some liquids. Got some freaking Goose Coils. Alien Series? Oh, that's fascinating. I love some good series coils. Some aliens. Got some Goose Coils here. Goose Cotton? All right, look, I'm pretty strictly sort of a cotton bacon fanboy. I've just been using it so long that I have a hard time adjusting to other cottons. Does anybody else have this problem? I have a real hard time adjusting to other cottons. Yeah, I don't know. It's rope-like in nature. You get a big rope. Could hang this Christmas decorations. You can hang some cotton Christmas decorations here on my microphone stand. Feels a little rayon-y. Feels a little bit, when fresh snow, like fresh, dry snow falls. So nobody on the East Coast is gonna understand this. But when fresh, cold, dry snow falls, when you step on it, it goes. It's like that squeaky snow. Rayon and rayon cottons have that feel when you squish them between your fingers. They have that like sort of feel to it. And then I got some stickers and some fucking coasters. Goose Creations. Is there room for this anywhere on? No. Okay, sorry, Goose. You don't get to be on the mic stand. Appreciate the coils, though. Okay. Blend 207, Strawberry Lemonade. Hi, welcome to That's What I Want to Vape. And Blend 458, Fruity Pebbles with Milk. I love it. Thank you, Goose. Appreciate you, Goose. Goose Creations. I'm never going to say no to coils because I love having coils. Some of these might fit in the Type 2. What do you wrap on, a 2 millimeter? 3.5, 3 millimeter? All right. That could work. Slick. Well, I got some liquid here. I got another, my wallet's in here. My wallet was in the, good. I'm glad the wallet was in the mailbox. I got another DHL here. Whoa. This has some, Mo! I got a Mo. Moharno is one of my patrons. He sent me some liquid not too long ago that I loved the crap out of. It was like a mango. What the crap was that? There was like a bead or something shot off of this package, Moharno. What? Can I eat it? Is it candy? I'm just kidding. All right, Moharno. Yo. Hey, Nick. Sending you much love from Kenya. Stuffed with Kenya decaf coffee and some DIY liquids to try. Your favorite mango. Oh, thank you. Different variations, but all indicated on the bottles. Much love, man. Keep up the good work. Don't forget, we need to trade something. That's right. AKA Dr. Mohammed Moarno. Decaf Kenya coffee. Oh, no, this is macadamia and cashew nuts. Oh, amazing. How did you know that I was out of snacks? How did you know, Moharno? I seriously want to know. Other DIY, mango, orange, and currant blast? My little mango. Yep, see, this is what I need, actually, Moharno. Like, seriously, right now. Because my Hitta ink has been empty awaiting your mango. So we're going to put some of this 6 milligram mango in here. Literally right now. This is going to be difficult with this bottle, but I think we can make it happen. Ah, nice. Making a big mess. Good job, Nick. All right, this bottle sucks for filling up pods, so I can't fill it up now. Hashtag pro tip, don't use a sriracha tipped bottle to fill up your pod because your liquid will just go everywhere else. Like literally everywhere else. All right, Mo. I'm going to have to get another bottle for that. That's fine. Thank you, Mo. Thank you. And there's some, we got some decaf African coffees. Decaf Arabica. Hand roasted with love from the Java House. Bro, Moharno, thank you. You really didn't have to. But I'm going to say thank you every single time. Looking forward to trying your other DIYs there. Here, I'm going to save your notes. Okay, I think we're actually at the last vape mail. So here's the story behind this vape mail. Look at this. Terk Nation. Terk texted me and said, hey, what nic levels do you want? And so I said, ooh, give me some 3. I'll take some 3 and some 12. And the pumpkin. And then last night, my wife, Casey, she's been keen to run in 2 mods now. Like, as long as I've known my wife, Casey, she vapes one thing. She has one device, one atomizer, one juice. That's it. Well, now she's running 2 devices with 2 different atomizers. So now she feels like she wants 2 different juices. And last night she got real curious. She said, what's in that package from Terk? I said, I think that's the pumpkin AF. And she's like, ooh, can I vape it right now? And I said, no, I have to do it for the very random liquid tasting. And she goes, oh, well, can I vape it right now? And I said, no, I have to do it for the random liquid tasting. She said, oh, can I vape it right now? And then when the random juice tasting comes, you can just pretend that you haven't tried it yet. And I said, no, I can't do that. So my wife has been waiting for this more than I have, but we have some pumpkin AF from M.Terk just arrived. Anybody tried this yet? Has anybody tried this yet? So Pickle was really very excited about this and almost cracked open the bottle and vaped it last night. In fact, I didn't even let her crack open the bottle and taste it on her hand because I said, no, they're going to hear the cracking sound. I can't pretend that this bottle has never been opened before when it has been opened. That pickle impression, yeah, that's how she talks. She goes, ah, that's my Casey voice. Come on. Don't worry about building. Just enjoy M.Terk. Oh, shit, Terk. So Terk sent me coils. He sent me my favorite coils. He sent me some, these are some mouth to lung coils. I got Terk Nation stickers. All right. I got a Naruto Pro RBA base. I love some Terk stickers. Thank you, Terk. I'm even going to save this little note. Just this little note right here that says, don't worry about building, just enjoy M.Terk. Thank you, M.Terk. I am not going to worry about building. I'm just going to enjoy. And so the original plan was, let's taste the pumpkin AF out of Pickle's Aspen Mod Co. Monarch Light. This was a gift from my patrons to my wife. And it's a, obviously very orange Aspen Mod Co. Monarch Light with a blue powder-coated Palmer's powders, blue Recoil Rebel RTA on there. And that was the original plan. I still might taste it out of that, but I don't know how I turn this down because Terk sent, oh shit, that's dope. Holy crap, that's dope. And this is built, yeah, this is built and wicked, and this is a special edition. Gotta be Palmer's, right? Gotta be Palmer's. Palmer's powders, Terk V2. This crackly looking brass there. Damn, that's cool. Damn, that's cool. Well, here's the thing. I feel bad keeping this for myself. So eventually that's going to go to somebody else. I can't vape that, Terk. I love you. You're so very gracious. Palmer did that. I knew it was Palmer. You got that certain style. I see it and I go, that's a Palmer. That's a Palmer. Here's the thing. I'm still going to taste the pumpkin AF out of my wife's setup. Or what's the resistance on this? What's the resistance on this? Can I run it on a dual parallel, Terk? Look, if I can run it on a dual parallel, I'll try it on the Terk V2. And if it's good, then my wife will fill up her Recoil Rebel with it, and then I'll never see this liquid again, and it will just be my wife's. That doesn't look quite as cool, but I'm still going to vape on it. It's whatever, man. When Terk sends you a preloaded RDA, you do the respectable thing and you just vape it. You just vape it. Daniel, you're taking off? I appreciate you, man. Thanks for coming out. So that's going to be the very random liquid tasting coming up just a little bit later. And that actually represents the end of the mail. But all I was really It's cool. I like these Goose Creations coils. I'm stoked on those. I'm stoked on the liquid I got. I'm stoked on the China. What did I get from China? Other things, the Og Vape stuff, that intake MTL, definitely. But really, what I was really looking forward to was this right here. And I'm really looking forward to tasting this. But we're not quite there yet. We got about 40 minutes left, I believe. I'm going to do a couple super chats. I can't do too many super chats. Let me do a couple super chats at the end of this vape mail here. And then let's dig into the box. We'll dig into the retro vape box. In fact, that's all you get. We're pressed for time tonight, Suburban Dirt Farmer. This week, what? Suburban Dirt Farmer, this week I became a dues-paying member of the Libertarian Party and set up my monthly payments to CASAA, just voting with my dollars. Killer vlog tonight. Happy anniversary, the Greens. Yes. Fuck yeah, Suburban Dirt Farmer. I love hearing that. I love people stepping up to freedom. Thank you for the anniversary. Tuesday was my 2-year anniversary. 2-year anniversary. So, anniversary things. And it was a good time. Thank you, Suburban Dirt Farmer. Simon, hey, Nick, just dropping in briefly. Not normally up at this time, but I just got in from a late shift. We'll catch the replay. Much love from the UK. Hell yeah, Simon. I love it when people who aren't normally here are here and then they super chat real quick and they're like, hey, I always watch the replay, but here's a super chat. Thank you, Simon. Thank you for watching the replay. I appreciate that. British Eyes has a super chat and says, you should all follow Palmer's Powders on IG. Do it. 100% I agree. Ashton Palmer is one hell of a dude with one hell of a skill, and you should all be following him. I'll try to track down his Instagram and put it in the description. It took me 4 days to quit smoking with vaping. Peter, I love it. Took me a little bit longer, actually. It took me a week, 2 weeks or so, something like that. Testify, Ifer. I'll testify all day long. Southern Comfort. Oh, I knew. Nope, I'm not going to let you blame that on him too. MTL Ether on top of my college more than anything, even more than my K-Fun. Wow, really? You like the Ether more than the K-Fun? I find that fascinating. I like the Ether. I think it's a good RTA. Don't get me wrong. I don't like it nearly as much as my K-Fun or nearly as much as my my Pioneer. But here's the thing. I'm not playing the blame game. There's no blame. I'm not going to blame anybody. If the blame is to fall somewhere, it is squarely on the shoulders of the Food and Drug Administration. But the president appoints the head of the Food and Drug Administration. The Food and Drug Administration is beholden to the White House. Paul Blair set up an easy home run. Sports set up an easy home run for Donald Trump to get the vape vote. He did not think that the vape vote was threatening enough and chose to do nothing. He said, I wish I never got involved in that fucking vape thing. Analysis is going to happen for months and months and months. But I think Paul Blair's wish, maybe it wasn't his wish, when he said vapors could cost Donald Trump the election, I think we did. Matt Sinister just visited my dad. Okay, Matt Sinister just visited my dad. He's slowly getting better. I want to give a shout out to all my vape fam for the support. P.S. Fuck this Florida humidity. Fuck that Florida humidity. Shout out to you, Matt Sinister. Shout out to your dad. I'm so glad he's getting better. I'm so glad he's getting better, man. I'm in your corner. I'm here for you. You need to tag me in. I'm your Marty Jannetty, You need to tag me in. You need me to hit someone with a chair. That I can do. Adam, that's very gracious of you. Who makes that badass shirt? Are you talking about this flannel? This is the Dixon Flannel Company. In fact, this is about to come off right now. I'm sweating under here. This is from Dixon Flannels, Dixxon, not an official sponsor of the GrimmGreen vlog yet, but I rock their gear all the time, and I love their flannels. They're just hyper high quality flannels that I love. Flannels have been a part of my life. Look, I grew up in the 90s. I was in high school during the grunge era, and I just lived, ate, and breathed grunge and flannel and jorts and combat boots and flannels around your waist and long nappy hair and just Eddie Vedder going, I lived grunge. And so now as an adult, I like to wear flannels, and Dixon makes legitimately probably the best flannels on earth. That's where I would check them out. Did you hear that, Dixon? That could have been a paid advertisement spot, Dixon. I could be advertising for you on this vlog. People ask, and I go, hey, this is Dixon. Check them out. Use a coupon code GRIM, and you get 10% off. That's not real, though. That's fake. That doesn't exist yet because Dixon doesn't like to return my emails. I'm just kidding. I've never emailed Dixon. Never emailed Dixon. But this is coming off. Now, if you're wondering about this shirt, the golden black metal stormtrooper, this came from a company called Abandon Ship Apparel out of the United Kingdom. Follow them on Instagram. They're fantastic as well. Trey, very gracious of you. How about some little GrimmGreens running around, right, Nick? No, not about time for that. Never about time for that. Steve, what up? Sorry I'm late. Unacceptable, Steve. I'm not even going to read the last of your super chat because you showed up so late. Sorry. I'm just kidding. Well, unfortunately, we had to go to a funeral today. See, I'm making jokes. Unfortunately, you had to go to a funeral today. Very sad, Steve. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to make light of your tardiness. And that's all the excuse you ever need. You never have to be on time for a GrimmGreen vlog. Bro, we go long. It's like 2.5 hours long. Anytime between like 4:30 and like 10, then you'll be good. Vaping with Super Clouds. Hey, Nick, my wedding anniversary is the 11th of November. 3 years married. Holy shit. Also, thanks for liking my Monday morning good vibes shout out last week. Means a lot. Hell yeah, Vaping with Super Clouds. I like you, Vaping with Super Clouds. You're just one of those dudes that's out there and you're like, I'm Vaping with Super Clouds. Here's my content. Here's my videos. Here's my shout outs. Here's my thing. If you make good content, the people will come to you. I appreciate you, Vaping with Super Clouds. Keeping that vape fam vibe alive, and I like it. Pete Head, just say Budsy. Budsy. Southern Comfort, I have a Precisio and a Pioneer. Even more than that. Shit. Southern Comfort, I'm going to have to get out my ether now. Because you said that you like it more than the K-Fun. I'm going to give that another whirl. I'm definitely going to give that another whirl now. Because the Pioneer, in my opinion, it's my favorite. It cannot be beat. It is the mouth-to-lung tank. That's why I'm so excited about this intake MTL. Tanker, that's very gracious of you. The government never forced anyone to stop smoking to save lives. The government never forced anyone to stop smoking to save lives. Correct. Is that what you were looking for? I'm not 100% sure what you're looking for with that statement. But yes, the government has never forced anyone to stop smoking at gunpoint. All the government does, the only thing the government knows how to do is just taxes. What's the solution? I don't know. Probably taxes. How do we conquer COVID? Shit, taxes. We'll just tax. Can we tax a disease and then maybe it will leave to manufacture in a different country? Taxes. That's the way that the government forces you to stop smoking, is by making it so expensive that you either stop paying rent and stop buying food to buy cigarettes, which is what the majority of people do, or you just go, man, I guess this just got too expensive. I know that I have a nicotine dependency, but it's just too expensive. Can't keep it up. Unfortunately, that's just not what happens. People forego things like food and rent in order to buy cigarettes. So that's the government's quit smoking program right there. That's ridiculous. Here's what I would like to do. Are you ready for it? Box number 7. I can't believe it. 7 boxes. This is almost, you guys have literally seen like almost all of my vape gear. Oh, that's right. That's why this thing sucks. There we go. There we go. Sometimes you just need a vape break. In fact, good Lord, my water bottle's not on my desk anymore. So I need to hydrate.
Oh, I love water. I'm glad that I love water so much. It makes it easy to stay hydrated. Hydro, homies.
If you're watching this vlog, you probably see something on the screen that says, this video includes a paid promotion. This is it right here. The coldest water. It is hands down I would be saying this even if they weren't paying me. This is the best water bottle I've ever owned. I love the crap out of it. It is an amazing palette for stickers. Additionally, it's 64 ounces with a flip top lid. 2 of these a day keeps me as hydrated as most hydrated that you can possibly be. You pee so much, but it comes out like crystal clear. Just everybody hydrate, everybody drink more water. Your pee should never be yellow. Unless all you're drinking is beer, and then that's fine too. Look, you can either hydrate with water or just drink beer. Fill up your coldest water bottle with beer if you want to. Anyway, hydrate. Let's get onto this box here. Now, this is the 7th box, and I opened this box just to glance in there, saw a few things, and I kind of went, what? This box, the 7th box in the retro vaping series, seems to be like just whatever mishmash, hodgepodge of mods that exists. Some of them are from 2011. Some of them are from 2014. It's kind of just weird and all over the place. I also have this arbitrary piece of bubble wrap that just sits in here that literally, it protects nothing. It's just sitting in here, and I'm going to keep it in there. But the first thing that I noticed in here, did anybody vape a brass monkey back in the day? This is the brass monkey mech mod manufactured in Southern California. Look at this monster. This was a 21700 mech mod. It came with an RDA right here, and it came with 3 different tubes, a brass tube, a copper tube, and like this, what is this? This is like a Cerakoted stainless steel sort of tube as well. 21700. Ooh, did you hear those threads? That was crazy. 21700, and I wanted to vape this, but I realized I don't have any 21700 batteries anymore. I just don't. Maybe at some point. Look at the size of this atomizer, okay? And then look at the size of this atomizer, and then look at the size of the airflow hole. That is the tiniest, dinkiest little air. That is small even by today's standards. Even by today's standards. All right. It's actually got some pretty good airflow on it. I have to lubricate these O-rings. I think there's still a build in here too, if I can see correctly. Yep. Got some round wire build in here. 4-post deck. Brass monkey. And I don't know why I kept the box. It's one of the few mods that I have kept the box. I don't know. I kept the box for some reason, and that's what it is. Does anybody remember... God, there's not even a fucking battery in it. Does anybody remember this? I don't even remember the name of this mod, but it was made by Mad Vapes. It was a DNA 40, believe it or not. Single 18650. The door opens like this. And you get a single 18650 in there. And it was a DNA 40. And it was the biggest, heaviest. It's pewter. This is I don't even know, die cast. The top always was loose. The door always was loose. Something with a D. Deviation, something like that, right? It was the deviate. Is that what it's called? Is this called the deviate? It's called the deviate. I read it on the bottom. Deviate. This was the deviate mod. I'll never get rid of this. I never vape it. It's ridiculous. It's a little bit comfortable. Like as your hand, like a trigger like this. This, to this day, is the only mod that I have tried to fly with, and then TSA like roughed me up a little bit because of it. No, look, not roughed me up a little bit. Like no one's throwing haymakers here. They took my bag aside. This was the only time that my bag has got taken aside and thoroughly gone through. They inspected every little thing I had in my bag, because of this on an X-ray going through TSA kind of looks like, I guess, the grip of some sort of gun or weapon. That's what they said. They said, well, we pulled it off because it looks like a gun. It kind of looks like a weapon. And I said, okay, well, then it's a good thing I didn't try to fly with this. Does anybody remember the gripper? This was peak 2014 vaping. Peak 2014 vaping. This was one gigantic hunk of crap. It was terrible. It was basically functioned like a grip, like a pistol grip, right? Finger button right here, 510, had this weird trap door on the bottom that you needed a screwdriver to open. And it was only a single 18650. I thought, shit, for sure, this is going to be dual 18650s. No, can you see in there? Nope. One battery hole in this. One battery hole for the gripper. This was a device that I used sometimes in the comfort of my own home, that I would never be caught dead alive. Dead alive? I would never be caught dead with this in public. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? I know there are police officers that have shot a man dead because he was holding an avocado, right? This looks legitimately like a pistol grip. If you were holding this and vaping it with like your finger on the trigger, come on. Shot dead. Don't take that in public. I got two of them. I'm willing to part with this one if anybody wants it. No, I'm not. I'm not willing to part with any of these. I'm doing no more trades right now. All trades are off the table. Unless you have an email into me already as of this date, no trades on the table right now. I'm too backed up with trades. Way too backed up with trades. What the hell? A black? No, this is just a deck. All right, this might be worth trading. I have a conspiracy deck in here that's just the deck, but this is a solid silver deck. Is it going to focus on this? Piece of shit fucking camera. Yeah, solid silver deck for a conspiracy RDA. I don't have a top cap. I just have the deck. Fine, that's whatever. Oh yeah, chump. I had a chump mod for a while. This is basically like the poor man's Titan. I liked rocking this for a while. It just says chump all over it, and then it's green. Don't even remember where I picked this up, but it's got really hyper clicky horn switch button on there, and it's dual parallel, I believe. Yeah, dual parallel. It's basically a Titan. It's basically the poor man's Titan right there when everybody was doing Hammond boxes. Holy shit, there is some old stuff in here. This, oh my god, this is the first ever made Grimm Army Hexome right here. Grimm Army Hexome. This is the original. This is 2014 original Grimm Army Hexome. I thought this was gone. I thought this was lost forever. I got this at the first VaporCon in Reno from Craving Vapor because I invited them there. First Grimm Army Hexome, even with the old Grimm Army logo on there. The old Grimm Army logo on there. Fucking crazy. This, holy shit, this is a one-of-one vapor flask that came with like crazy green fire hydro dipped graphics all over it. Still pain in the ass, bottom dual 18650s, DNA 40. I used to love rocking my K-Funs on this. When you put this against your palm in this sort of fashion, oh, It's beautiful. This is a beautiful device. I used this for a really long time as well. I remember, it's weird what memories mods bring up in your head, because the only memory I have of this mod, like besides using it, is I have a very, very vivid memory of being in like my first apartment in San Diego and trying to take a picture of this for Instagram. It's back there somewhere. Oh yeah. This was Grateful Vapor. Was this Grateful Vapor? Yeah, this was a Grateful Vapor device. He did these hydro-dipped Hammond boxes, DNA 40s, that I loved. I loved the shit out of these little boxes, but unfortunately this one is dead beyond dead. It died ages ago. The up-down buttons are just stuck. I can't even click an up-down button. That's ridiculous. Here's another, I guess grippy things were like a thing in a certain year. This is Fourth Horseman Customs. Would you get a load of this? Look at that. This is Delrin. Delrin? No, it's cold like metal. I think this is all brass. Trigger right here, 510 if you're into it. And there's a little button right here on the back that drops the clip out. And that's where your batteries go. Two 18650s right there. Into your clip, into the pistol grip with a 510 on top. That's fucking cool. I don't care where you're at. That's way cooler than this nonsense. The gripper looks ridiculous. This looks boss. Two 18650s. Damn, I haven't used this in a while. I might leave this shit out. It was mechanical, I believe, too. Fourth Horseman Customs. Might leave that out there. And then I have a bunch of Hammond boxes. None of these are hexohms, but they all have Grimm Army on them. There was this company, Sick Clouds. I was really into this at the end of 2014. Crystal clear, like, clear door on there, clear plastic door on there. Boosh. Grimm Army on there. Love the crap out of this thing. This is another one that I remember taking a hand check picture for Instagram. We got the what? This is one of the other original Grimm Army hexohms. I think this was from the first run where we put Toot Life down the side. Is that going to focus? Toot Life down the side of this. Grimm Army hexohm. This was probably number 2 before we did, after we decided to put the Grimm Army logos on there. I also have Crazy Eights, Cincinnati, Ohio. There was a time in the vape world where everybody just wanted to be a modder. And every shop and every startup they discovered Hammond boxes. What's interesting about this is this Toot Life hexohm has the 510, like the raised 510 on it. This hexohm just has a regular old weird like 510 connection. I've not seen a hexohm made with this 510 connection in fucking forever. But this right here was one of those like, hey, I make mods. I discovered Hammond boxes and I'm going to make Crazy Eights mods. Then you put an elongated Grimm Army logo on there. Again, this is essentially just a hex. This is a hexohm with a potentiometer, or this might be unregulated because that looks like a MOSFET in there as well. Unregulated, Hammond box, basically a Titan, basically a 1,000 different things. Had another, that's right, Sean Hooligan. He did Hooligan mods for a while before he stopped doing it. He did a Grimm Army Hammond box. Look at that. Dual parallel, unregulated Hammond box. I didn't like the door on this Hammond box. This hexohm has the original Hammond lean. Now, if you want to get way nerdy and go way back into the vaping world, Hammond boxes, when they first started coming out, people weren't correcting for the tilt on the box. You can kind of see on the top there's a little angle, and on the bottom there's a little angle. It's just very slightly angled. To the naked eye, you kind of even go, that's normal, you know? But when you put an atomizer on here, it's clearly like just off to the side just a little bit. The Hammond lean. I'm glad I have a hexome, a Grimm Army hexome with the Hammond lean on it. E-pipe mods, little 16340. Hell, there's still a battery in here. Would you look at that? Little 16340 E-pipe right here. But I guess you could put a K-Fun or something on there. We just used to attach little atomizers and psh, there you go. There's a pipe. This was another pipe. I guess the way that they marketed this thing was really, really bizarre. It's kind of just a single battery box. That's all. 16340 goes in there. Big magnets right there. It kind of looks like a pipe. Like you would hold it like a pipe, I guess. The button was on the front. I don't know. I don't know. I don't even know what to call this. The Acorn. There's a little 510 connection right there. And this is from 2012. Big magnets. Big magnets. Just a little Acorn looking thing. I couldn't tell you the name of this. Eagle Vapes. You go to sleep, bro. That's way too late. Sleep well. Dream of GrimmGreen. I'm just kidding. But you can if you want to. Look, I'm not going to hold it against you. Speaking of pipes, this pipe caused me more heartache. Not heartache, but more fucking pain in the ass. I didn't even want this stupid pipe, but he insisted on making me this pipe, right? So this is a pipe. Big GrimmGreen face on there, just mutated GrimmGreen face, 510 connection right there. And then there's this leather sort of cap on it. And the idea was you could untie this, take off the cap. Here's your little contact, which looks like a bent bottle cap. Then a single 18650 goes in there. And when your bottle cap touches this ring, that's when it fires. And I couldn't stand this. Hated it. Couldn't stand it. Just hated every second of it. I thought, this is the dumbest thing. It's acrylic and it's kind of neat, but the button is dildos. This little untying and tying these leather straps every time you want to vape, that's dumb. This button is dumb. Mythical Fabrications, that's who this came from. Mythical Fabrications out of Vegas. I think like 8 years later, I can finally say, fuck this guy. But I did a review for this on my YouTube, and I was honest, and I said, I don't like this. I don't like using it. I don't like this thing. I don't like the leather. I don't like any of this. It's not for me. I don't like it, and I don't really want to use it anymore. Thank you, Mythical Fabrications, for the pipe. Oh wait, sorry. The spring fell out. You see, it's supposed to be a spring-loaded battery here. And I said, thank you. I don't like this. Please don't. I don't ever want to use this again. It's kind of neat, but never buy it. And so he uploaded a video that was like my response to GrimmGreen and my e-pipe. And he just laid into me pretty well. Talked about how I didn't understand it. I didn't get it. I didn't know this, that, and the other. And I said, look, you made a bad pipe. It's just a bad pipe. And I'm not going to tell people to go check out a pipe if I myself am not enjoying that pipe. Drama. You know, drama. Back when vaping was all about drama. Drama. There's 3 more things in here. There's 4 more things in here. This has a really long story, and I wish I knew the gentleman that gave this to me, but this box mod saved my life. I went up to Connecticut. We're going to be running long tonight. There's just no way around it. We have 2 more segments to get through. Maybe just 1. I went up to Connecticut for a vape show, for a vape event, and I brought 1 mod with me, 2 mods with me, and they both broke while I was up there, and I had literally nothing to vape. It was like the Aliens game. Had nothing to vape. And so one dude there, out of the kindness of his heart, was like, hey, I have a spare box mod. If you want to vape it, you're more than welcome to it. And I said, holy fuck, thank you. Yes. Can you go get it? He gets it. He brings it to me. He's like, do you have two 18650s? I was like, yes. I put them in here, and I used this guy's box mod the entire show because it was the only vape that I had. And then he said, just keep it. Just keep it. I want you to keep it. I kept it, and it's still here. And this mod saved me a lifetime of trouble up there in Connecticut. ECC 2014. Wait till you see what's on the front of this wooden box mod. Are you ready? Yes. Yeah, that's the V. That's the V mask. That's the Guy Fawkes mask. 510, single 18650, dual 18650. I apologize. Unregulated, very haphazardly sort of thrown together box mod that I never used. I will never use it, but what am I going to do? Get rid of a box mod with Guy Fawkes on it? Are you kidding me? That's badass. That's cool as shit. Now, there's 3 more things in here. I'll show you this. Where did what's his face go? Robert? Oh shit. He was here last week from Chicago. I don't remember. He was asking about this. This is the Mantis. Single 18650, 100% machined out of white Delrin. It's got a slidey door on the back for your single 18650. Look at that shit. The Mantis. There's little rails that this goes in. There's your battery. It goes in there. There's your clicky button right there. It says Grimm in a font that I've never used before, ever. And best of all, here, I got to show you this at least. Best of all, I'm going to use my Bogan battery. You can't. Best of all. Ha 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 ha. Yeah, dude. Can I put an RDA on here? Let's put the Recoil Rebel on here. Let's just do one quick retro vape. Oh no, RDAs don't fit on this thing. That's right. I can't even use an RDA on it because it's got a recessed 510. Why did anybody ever do a recessed 510? What's great about this device, I was going to retro vape it, but I can't. There's a light on the inside. Boop, boop. You see that? It's like the Wizarding World of Harry Potter in here. Just the whole top of the mod lights up when you press the button. White Delrin with a light on the inside. I think that's pretty cool. Look, I'm never going to use it again. I can't run an RDA on it. But look, as Scott Jenkins in the chat says, it's pretty neato. It is pretty neato, damn it. Okay, 2 last things in here before we start tasting some pumpkins. This right here is one of my favorite mods literally of all time. This was the most innovative thing that I had ever seen. This could be one of the first variable voltage devices of all time. It was just this little box. I don't even remember what it was called, but they had a booth at the very first Vape Bash I went to. I put a nicotine sticker on the back. It ran on 3 of the 14500 batteries. 14. Shit, well, now it's broken. I'm just kidding. 3 14500s on the inside. 3 14500s. And look at this work in the middle. Like, that's just Bondo and like crap. Like, that is the worst inners of a mod ever. It's just horrible. You know, and at least it had 2 threads, or at least it had 2 ribbons on it. 3 14500s. You could adjust your wattage, and it would display the wattage right here, and it was just a little plastic box mod. I'd stick my little cartomizers on there and just vape and vape and vape and vape and vape, and I loved this thing. Now this is where we're really reaching like the bottom of the barrel of like 2012 mods. This came from a company called Kalamazoo Vapor. Don't even remember the name of it. Plastic, clear. That's it. It's a plastic clear box. You literally put 2 14500s in there, and you have one little horn switch right here, and then a little 510 right there. This was my like K-Fun, mouth to lung. I would rock all of my mouth to lung stuff on there. I mean, back in the day, that's kind of all we had was mouth to lung. All of my mouth to lung, all of my low wattage mouth to lung stuff, I'll say, went on this tiny little clear box mod from Kalamazoo Vapor. This probably goes back to, like I said, 2011. I'm going to call this at 2011 right here. That's it. The last thing in this box that I'm kind of ashamed, not ashamed, but like, I'm glad I kept it. I'm surprised I kept it, but I'm glad I kept it. This is, can I get a drum roll, please? Can I get a drum roll, Jim? This is the first bottle of e-liquid that I ever purchased, ever. This is what e-liquid used to come in. Yeah. Cap, big long tip. This was 24 milligram clove. And I keep this around because I can still smell the clove essence in here. And this was just the first liquid I bought. And I plowed through it. And as soon as I plowed through it, like, I'm just starting vaping. I don't know what you need. I don't know that you need multiple bottles of liquid if you want to keep vaping. I'm just like, this is great. I'm vaping. This bottle of liquid's going to last me forever. Turns out it did not. After that bottle of clove, I went back to cigarettes briefly before I got my root beer flavored e-liquid. And then that was the end all. That was the be all end all. But that's it. That's what's in box number 7. Literally some of the oldest mods on Earth. The very first Grimm Army Hexome is in here. The Brass Monkey is in here. Look at this crazy vapor flask. You guys have seen the vapor flask before. Raymond, do you miss clove cigarettes? Yes. Vapor flask. This is this gaudy vapor flask. I think there's one of these in existence, and I have it literally right now in my hand. I should get this back out again. I should get out the newest K-Fun and put it on the oldest vapor flask. But anyway, that's it. That's Retro Vaping box number 7. Next week, you guys, I think we have one more box, and then we're done. It's like we got one more box, and then we got the tackle box, and then that's it. And we're done. Damn it, we're already running late. It's 6:33. I'm not going to have time to do getting to know GrimmGreen, but there's no fucking way I'm ending this vlog without tasting pumpkin. Let's do that. I don't know. Literally right now, if I could find the bumper, man. I'm so smooth at this sometimes. Forget everything I just said. Now, let's try the pumpkin. We're done, Lee. We're done. We're done. I feel great. We're done and I feel great. All right. So today, right now, this is the time. We're doing it. We're doing pumpkin. We're doing Terk's new pumpkin AF. I love Terk. I've mentioned this a billion times. I love Terk. I love Terk. I love his liquids. I love his coils. I love his RDA. I love his branding. I just think Terk is a solid dude that I'm like, you're a solid dude. You're a dude that I see. And as a dude, I see you as a dude. And I go, I want to be more like that dude. Like, he's an inspiration to me. Inspiration. He always does seasonal stuff. He does the Turkish maize in the fall. And now we got pumpkin AF. And I just want you to know, this is a fresh bottle. Listen. Ready? You heard it. You heard the crack. Now, he describes this liquid. He's like, pumpkin. Tastes like pumpkin. Tastes like pumpkin. We're not advertising it as like a pumpkin spice. We're not advertising it as a pumpkin pie. It's pumpkin AF. There's a lot going on in there, Terk. There's a lot going on in there. I tasted like caramel or butterscotch or something in there. Damn. All right, well, shit. Let's taste it. I'm going to juice up these coils. Appreciate you guys hanging out with me here to the end. Like I said, I wanted to do a Getting to Know GrimmGreen. We're probably not going to do a Getting to Know GrimmGreen. We can save that for next week. We got batteries in here already. Yeah. Terk's coils, man. They're meant for mechs. They're meant for mechs. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. What does that smell like? What on earth does that smell like? All right, so I'm going to go ahead. I got some Terk Pumpkin AF, Aspen Modco Monarch Ultralight, Terk V2 coated by Palmer's powders. Tacos? Why doesn't anybody make a taco liquid? Does it take? I get some sour cream, a little bit of like cheese and sour cream. Anyway, let's give this a shot. I'm just going to take a toot. Oh, shit. All right, you guys. Well, I know we're already running long, but I got to do that thing where I just sit here for like a hot second. So the first thing I'm going to do is this. I'm going to kill my microphone. I'll be right back to talk about this. Holy shit. All right. Goddamn, Terk. There is pumpkin in this. There is a heavy-handed pumpkin flavor. And I can't quite tell what type of pumpkin it is. It's not like a natural pumpkin. You know when you're carving pumpkins and you get your hands in all the guts and stuff? It doesn't taste or smell like that, like pumpkin guts. There's definite heavy-handed pumpkin in this. There is spices, spicy flavors. There's almost like a spicy sugar cookie type of flavor. It's like those cookies that you get from the store that are like sugar cookies and then they got like that thick layer of frosting on it. If that thick layer of frosting was pumpkin, that's what this liquid would be. To me, it tastes like a pumpkin AF sugar cookie. There's some sort of spicy vanilla component to this. This is fucking delicious, Terk. This is delicious. It's not quite a pumpkin pie, Lewis. It's not quite a pumpkin pie. It tastes like a pumpkin pie. Not quite a pumpkin pie. It's like a pumpkin. It's like a double pumpkin sugar cookie. That's the way I would describe it. As like a pumpkin cookie. This is legit beyond legit, Terk. Legit beyond legit. It tastes like you're vaping the season of fall in your RDA. Pumpkin, sweet pumpkin cookie sugar cookie. And the only reason I'm making that sugar cookie connection is because there was one Christmas, like fucking, I don't know, 2013, I guess, where I was vaping the Ruthless Bomber 26650 mech mod with the CASAA RTA on it. And I was vaping a sugar cookie flavor that I loved. It tasted like Christmas, sugar cookie flavor. And I get a little essence of that like sugar cookiness, sugar cookie pumpkin. Sugar cookie and then, or pumpkin and then sugar cookie and then pumpkin again on the exhale. Yeah, Glenn, it tastes like brown leaves. Yeah, here's the thing, an advocate for liberty. She will. I know that I'm not going to see any more of this, so I'm going to make an order from M.Terk for probably 4 bottles of this in 3 milligram. Hands down. No questions asked. I want to vape this. Damn it. Damn it, that's good. Pumperdoodle. Turk, missed opportunity. GMAT in the chat says you could have named this Pumperdoodle. Fucking Pumperdoodle. Pickle. Can you come in here and taste this? I really want Pickle to taste this like right now. Come taste this. Pickle, come taste this. I have to get Pickle in here to taste this. He sent me a 3 milligram because I wanted to taste it in like a Clouds Bro Clouds, like RDA dripper type of situation. But he also sent me a 12 milligram because there's just some liquids that do better in a mouth to lung. And I didn't want to like rule pumpkin AF out just because I maybe didn't like it in a dripper, but loved it in a mouth to lung. Like that's a very real thing that happens. It happened with Blueberry Hill. I don't love Blueberry Hill out of a dripper, but I worship Blueberry Hill out of a mouth to lung tank. Pickle. Okay, here you got to taste this. Just pumpkin? Taste it. It's pumpkin AF. Taste it. What do you think? It's like a pumpkin sugar cookie. Am I wrong?
It's definitely sugar cookie.
It's definitely sugar cookie. It's like pumpkin, sugar cookie, pumpkin. What do you think?
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Here, just have the ball.
Thank you.
Enjoy.
And stop talking smack and mocking me. I can hear you through the wall. I was texting you like, please stop mocking me. You make me sound like an idiot.
My wife is not an idiot. My wife is the greatest person on earth.
She doesn't sound like a sock puppet.
She does not sound like a sock puppet. Is that what that sounded like to you? Was a sock puppet?
100%. You made me sound like a sock puppet.
Sock puppet was the first thing that came to your brain?
Absolutely.
I apologize for making you sound like, oh, well, can I open this liquid? Well, so we had a great anniversary, you guys, but unfortunately that's it. I mocked her too much, and now it's all downhill from there. She likes it. She just stole the bottle from me. I do have a 12 milligram that I plan to put. I lost it. It's gone. That bottle is gone, Derek. Gone. But I got some 12 milligram. Shh, she doesn't know. I'm going to put it in a mouth to lung, and I'm going to vape it. I'm going to vape the pumpkin AF. Damn it, Turk. Good shit. All right. Well, listen, we're getting to the end of the vlog here. I'm literally just going to spend the rest of the time doing some this. Super chats. That's all you get. One quick little thing. That's all you get. Tanker. Let's see. We did Tanker. Christopher Murdoch. How many Canadian craft brews would I have to send you for a Type 2? I don't know if I'm going to be trading any beer for a Type 2. Now, if you have a billet box bridge that I don't have, Christopher, then we could talk. Southern Comfort. I'll trade my K-Fun 2019 for your ether. Okay. Whoa. Let me get the ether out. Let me vape it a little bit, Southern Comfort, and then I'll get back to you, okay? I like the ether. I'm surprised, not surprised. I just think it's interesting when there's a product that I go, oh, this is good. Like, this is a good product. And then there's other people that are like, no, the ether is the best. So it makes me kind of reevaluate and go, okay, I'm going to try the ether again. Rob, that's very gracious of you. The green box was the VMU, I think, and that little clear. Yeah, that's right. The jam box. Wow, Rob, you are very well versed in retro vaping. Yeah, that green box was the VMU. variable something unit. That's what they called it. Variable metered unit or something like that. I remember that. And I have the fondest memories of that little green VMU on graveyard shift, because in the wintertime when you're on graveyard shift and you go outside to vape, it's like, below zero freezing, and there's just ice particles like floating in the air, and it's cloudy and terrible, and I'm out there with this plastic box like vaping, and I took that plastic box to work on purpose because holding a metal tube mech outside in the cold, hated it. So I went plastic all the way. Eifer, I was going to say, I can't wait to try this. Then I remembered I live in New York. Oh, shit. See, that's like hashtag funny and sad at the same time. Southern Comfort. Oh, you were just kidding. Oh, I see how it is. You're just kidding. Look, I'm serious. I'll trade you a K-Fun 2019 for an ether if I try the ether again and I'm not super into it. I wish this was Turk. I wish that was pumpkin instead of crisp. All I have is 12 milligram left. Anyway, well, shit. I think we've arrived at the end of the vlog. Only 20 minutes long. Let me take a quick look around the room. Make sure I didn't forget anything. Don't think I forgot anything. Dude, I got some Moharno DIY. I got some pumpkin. I got new Og Vape stuff. I got some Terk coils. I got some Goose Creation coils and cotton and liquid. Damn it, man. I'd say like this is a successful vlog. One more super chat from James. It says the Aspire Mix and X Promiser V4 is my main vape. Really? Is this? Hang on. Is this the X Promiser that you're talking about? This one right here? Maybe. It's an RDTA, and I'm fascinated by it. It's another mesh. That's what we might be doing on the Monday build stream. We might be delving into some mesh land on the Monday build streams. But that's it. We're here. We're done. We made it. We did it, you guys. I always say this. Thank you guys so much for watching. And if you guys make it to the very end of this video, you're literally my favorite people on earth. If I ever get the opportunity to meet you in real life, I do dispense hugs. You can go in for a hug. Crisp high fives are always on the table. But thank you guys. Seriously, so much for watching. I love that you love the vlog because I love the vlog. I'll see you back here next Thursday for another effing vlog day. Now, there's going to be some time coming up soon, during Thanksgiving and Christmas where I'm going to take some time off. But I'll always let you guys know ahead of time via all my social media and all of the, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, all that nonsense. I'll let you know when I'm taking time off. But there's definitely going to be some time off coming up within the next few weeks over the course of like the next month and a half or so. But I'll always let you guys know. And I'll try like hell to get the vlog on every Thursday. But shit, you never know. Sometimes I might just be too tired. I might just be, nope, on vacation. It's Thanksgiving. We're not streaming tonight. Anyway, I'll be back next week for the vlog. Full week next week. Monday build stream, Tuesday Bro News Day, the vlog on Thursday, reviews scattered throughout. Like I said, tomorrow, the Bonneville review is going up. Anyway, I'm going to wrap this up. Thank you guys, seriously, so much for watching. Your support means the world to me. I hope I can do right by the vape industry, by always fighting for your right to vape. That's all I really, truly, and honestly care about. And remember, no matter what anybody tells you, vaping is still at least 95% less harmful for you than burning those deadly combustible tobacco cigarettes. So yeah, you guys, peace out. I'll talk to you soon. Let's keep on vaping. Be excellent to each other. Peace.